Hello everyone, I think many of you have seen the new series The Amazing Digital Circus. I had an idea to write a video about 100 facts about the Amazing Digital Circus universe. But before I start, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and write a comment. The real creator of Digital Circus is Gooseworx. By the way, Gooseworx is a 29-year-old girl whose real name is Cooper Smith Goodwin. The series can be watched in 9 different languages, including not only the voice of the characters, but also subtitles will be adapted. In 2 weeks, The Amazing Digital Circus pilot has already broken the channel's ratings record. With the appearance of Digital Circus, everyone forgot about another series on the channel, Murder Drones, which is also being adapted into 13 languages. Each hero of the series is more than 20 years old, but you will know how old he is only after watching the video to the end. This series is definitely not for children, but rather for teenagers and adults. Although Jax is a rabbit, he has no tail. But Amazing Digital Circus was first presented in January 2023. Murder Drones and Digital Circus were created by different animators. Circus creators versus Rule 34 regarding the characters. Zooble was one of the creators' favorite characters. Jax, on the other hand, is not liked by anyone in the story, and apparently not everyone liked him as a character. Jax is also one of the most difficult circus characters to create. The author originally said that we would never find out the age of the characters, but then she changed her mind a bit. Kane is an AI and has no age. Bubble, on the other hand, is an AI created by Kane. Kinger is the tallest character in the circus, while Kane is the shortest, not counting Bubble, of course. Zooble is based on the Zolo Blanco construct. Not the funniest fact, but Bubble's favorite food is vomit. This is what the Pomni concept looks like without her hat. Originally, Jax was supposed to be a girl and Pomni a guy. In the author's version, if Jax were a man, his prototype would be Gary Busey. All the inhabitants of the Amazing Digital Circus don't need to eat, sleep, or go to the bathroom. They don't need anything in general. They just exist. Now, Kinger is the adult character who has been in the circus the longest, and the second longest is Regatha. And recently, Amazing Digital Circus was not going to be renewed for 2 seasons and thought to leave only 1, but 100%. Now the writers looked at the viewership of the series and decided to renew it for a few more seasons. According to the author, Gangle likes to draw. On average, an episode will last from 21 to 25 minutes, and most likely the frequency of release of the series will be very low, because the production of animation takes a lot of time, unless, of course, the author has already animated the entire series. When asked how many % of the pilot episode is completed, the author said that 570%, perhaps 5 episodes, are already fully completed, although this may be just a joke. Jax is the youngest character, only 22 years old, but what surprised me is that Zooble is only 6 months older than him. Pomni originally had no shadows under his eyes. According to the author, all the characters in Digital Circus are a bit crazy. Let's agree that if you didn't notice what I'm saying, you will definitely like this video. Remember the teaser? Only in it Pomni's skin color is a normal flesh color, while in the pilot episode it becomes completely white. It feels like Pomni has lost all her blood. However, this is an animator's mistake, which they even admitted to themselves. Theoretically, there could be another character, Queenie, who will be Kinger's girlfriend. Jax and Kane are created in the image of the author's own character flaws. The name of the main character, Pomni, immediately aroused great interest among Russian-speaking viewers, as Pomni means to remember in Russian. Kane has different colored pupils, one green and the other blue. Regatha is about 30 years old, and her image was completely copied from Raggedy Ann from the Raggedy Ann and Andy series of children's books. Jax and Kane are the 2 characters who broke the 4th wall by looking at or talking to the audience. The image of Gangle is also far from our reality, as he is a reference to a character like Kedamono from the Pop show. By the way, Gangle is 26 years old. Gangle only has 2 masks, one with a sad face and one with a funny face, but it was broken at the beginning of the episode. Zooble can control her body, even if it is split. She spent the least amount of time in Amazing Digital Circus, unless you count Pomni. The show has its own store with branded toys. The Amazing Digital Circus pilot currently averages about 150,000 viewers. Jax can speak without gritting his teeth. All the characters except Kane and Bubble are real people who put on a virtual reality headset or helmet and were transported to this very circus. In the Russian version, Kane and Jax are voiced by the same person. Many people think that Kane and Bubble is a reference to the biblical story, but this is not the case. It was reported by Max Mann. Zooble has a problem with pronouns, as reported by the author, and it is still not known if Zooble is a man or a woman. What do you think? Write your opinion in the comments. However, in the Russian localization, Zooble is a woman due to translation difficulties or mistakes made by the voice actors. Zubul looks a lot like the Gooseworx avatar on YouTube. Zubul's eyebrows move when the character is in a bad mood. The timeline for Amazing Digital Circus. Pilot was originally intended to be a bit longer, but the creators decided to cut some scenes from the show, thus shortening the episode. It takes about a week to fully voice an episode. Voice actors in other languages send the series long before the global release, but no one told us the exact date, only clarified that it is quite a long time. The most difficult character to voice is Kane. The largest number of lines in the series belongs to Pomni, but it is not surprising because she is the main character of the series. A bit of a joke, but the most silent character is Bubble. In the series there is a huge amount of foul language, but all such words are locked by the authors. Considering that Pomni knows a lot of bad words, I think she was a really funny girl in real life. No one but Kane knows what the emptiness hides in her. Kane has 100 all-seeing eyes, thanks to which he observes absolutely everything that happens in the circus. The showrunner said that she deliberately avoided creating love lines in the episode, but there is a catch, because Luna is a little bit in love with Kane, but unfortunately Kane does not reciprocate. When Kane starts talking fast while choosing a name for Pomni, he reads out all the rules of the digital circus. Again, Kane's eyes don't move for a second. The last foul word of the show was uttered by Zubul, who sent everyone far away. Kaufmo was introduced to us only in the form of a scattered monster. Kaufmo's design was chosen 48 hours before the release of the pilot episode of Amazing Digital Circus. Although Kaufmo was in the circus before Pomni appeared, he did not appear in the promo video. The Gooseworx creator herself was voiced by Bubble. Amazing Digital Circus is the first show on the channel to be dubbed in Indonesian. The rooms with mannequins on them mean that no one lives in those rooms, but a large number of them can be seen in the restaurant. Pomni has short-term memory loss. Judging by the number of crossed-out pictures on the doors, 11 people have already left the show. Everyone remembers a figure that looks like Kinger. There's a chance it's his wife. Jax has keys to all the doors, but Ragatha is very afraid of magpies. In Kaufmo's room, there is a very strange picture of Kane chasing the clown himself. The funniest line, according to the animator, is Kinger's "We found Zubul's hole." At the moment of descending into the Glowing's cave, we can notice a strange image of Kane, on which is written, "Radical." If you get into the void, you can freeze there forever. But the void itself is just an unfinished project of Kane. However, all those who entered the void soon disperse and enter the basement, which contains various monsters. In one of the rooms in the Infinite Office, Remember sees the workstation she was sitting at when she was teleported to the circus. The first episode already has over 2.8 million likes. Any character touched by Gloink will eventually begin to glitch and may disappear in the future, and only Kane can cure them. In one episode, Pomni was able to heal herself after touching a glitched Ragatha. The Gloink Queen has a total of 17 eyes, 11 on the front and 6 on the back. And the most amazing fact is that despite all the difficulties, Amazing Digital Circus can be left. But to do so, you have to go through the void, and how long it may take, unfortunately, no one knows. And that's the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed all my 111 facts. Wait for new videos on the channel every 2 days. I promise that each time they will be better and better. Have a good time, and it's time for me to say goodbye.